So we're trying to do VLookUp, and we have a data that has staff ID, staff name that is complete, and we have another one that is incomplete. So now imagine you have so many data. Can you see this data so long? And your company at the office said that, see, I have like 10 or 15, 20 names, and I want you to give me their names, their staff ID. Will you start doing Control F, Control Find every time? Then you're turning. So it doesn't work that way. So if you have 1,000 names and you need to get you need to get the other name. So you have 10 staff items, 10 staff names, and you need to complete them. So how do you do that? So the first thing that you need to do is to first of all make sure that you rename the table that is complete. So there's always a table that is complete. Now the one that has your staff ID and your staff name on your left hand corner is complete. On your right hand corner, the one that has staff ID and an empty staff name is the incomplete one. You can see it here is the incomplete one. So what do? Can you see? Look at the left hand corner. You're going to see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to highlight all of them. So I'm going to shift right key, then I'll do Control Shift down to highlight everything, Control Shift down. Then I'm going to my name box and write, let's say, staff. Can you see the name box? And I write staff and I click enter. So for me to be very sure, I'm going to do it again and Control Shift down. Then I have to look at this and see, you have to see staff. Can you see staff there? To be sure, staff. So now that is one way to do it. Then when you go there, then you come here to your staff, the empty staff name, to activate your VLookUp. So you write your equals to VLookUp tab, equals to VLookUp tab key. Then you do your Control A. Now when you do your Control A, you need to now know what to put. So there are 4 questions that VLookUp is asking you. You have your lookup value, your table array, your column index number, and your range lookup. So now what is your lookup value? Your lookup value is the one that connects the 2 tables together. So what connects the 2 tables together? That is your staff ID. There is staff ID in your first table, that is a complete table. There's also staff ID in your incomplete table. Always remember, it's always going to be in your leftmost corner of your table. See your staff ID. When you look at your staff ID and your staff name of the table that is complete, is in your left corner. When you look at the one that is even incomplete, your staff ID is also in your left corner. If you look at it very well, it's always in your left corner. This too is always in your left corner. So now your lookup value will now be the one that your lookup value will be in the one that is in the incomplete statement, in the incomplete table. So this staff ID in your incomplete is what you will click. Just click it in your incomplete. So you click. When you click it, you go to your table array. Now what is table array? Your table array is the table that is complete. The table that is complete. And remember that we gave it a name in your name box. We call it staff. So how do we bring it out? How do we activate that name out? So we do F3. Now this F3 is your F3 key on your system, the one closer to your screen, where you have your F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. So immediately you see, you're going to see staff. Click staff and click OK. You notice staff, so you're going to see it, staff and OK, staff and OK. Can you see? Then you go your column index number. Column index number is the number where your answer is on your complete table. On my complete table, you see staff ID 1. This one is 1. This column 2 is now 2. So what do? I'm doing 1 and 2. So when I do it, so I'm just going to click it and type what? 2, because my staff name is in 2. If I have like location, I have to do 3, 4. So you don't look at the ABC of your Excel. Just look at just your table itself. Your table can be in anywhere. Then your range lookup has to be either 1 or 2. 1 or 0. 0 means true. 1 means true, 0 means false. So now when you say false, you are saying false is the exact one that you're looking at. 1 means, let's say, just the variety. You just need to look at the closest match to your lookup that you're doing. So but now we're looking at the exact. Now our exact is either we type false or we type 0. If you look at it, it's still giving us Is 0 is equals to false, false is equals to false. It's giving us the exact. So when we click OK, you're going to see it has given us pit crease. Then what we just do is we just double click and every other thing begin to sync. So even though we write the more ones that we pick, let's just say we come here and we highlight this 4 to be correct, and I click and I put them here, and I come here and I double click down, you will notice everything begin to update as we go. So that is how VLookUp works. So you have to make sure that you have the one that is complete, the one that is incomplete. Then you have to name the one that is complete, give it a name so that you can activate it later. Then you do equals to VLookUp, tab Control A, then you answer everything that is there. Your lookup value is the one that is in your incomplete statement that connects. That is our staff ID that we used. So watch the video again, then you simulate it and you get it.